Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Amy and I am here with a Temu haul. Let's do a couple items and then let's talk because I got some stuff to say. So it is Wednesday when I'm filming this, Wednesday night. So you can imagine, well, hold on. Let's do a couple things first. So first I've got this Milk Peach Hydro Boost, it looks like, from Sidor. I like that brand for some reason. I don't know why, but I do. But this is milk and honey peach, deeply hydrating and nourishing skin, soothing, calming, and repairing, which I definitely need a lot of that. Skin is fresh, translucent, supple, and smooth. Okay, now my skin is pretty translucent because it is so pale. I don't think that's always a good thing. It's not necessarily pleasant seeing all your veins and stuff. So I'm not going to agree that that's a selling point on this. But it says 96% natural extract. And if I can ever get it out of here. Okay, so once again, it looks like this, and oh, that is such a cute, I'm going to keep this container once all this is used up. So I can't, it's probably plastic, but I can't tell for sure if it's plastic or metal. But it's I can squeeze it, so I think it's plastic. So usage. After cleansing and toning, apply an appropriate amount of this product on your face. Massage gently in circular motions to dissolve the milk beads and pat gently until completely absorbed. Oh boy. So just reading you the whole box. Creamy texture, refreshing water droplets burst out with one swipe. Deeply hydrating and nourishing, soothing, calming, and repairing, making the skin fresh, translucent, and smooth. Okay, so some of that was the same that I already read, but so I think I've ordered a few different things that are kind of bead-like, and this one is the Milk Peach, but I think they've got it in other fruits too. Not necessarily this same listing, but I think I've seen it not just peach. Okay, there's a little tab on here to pull off, but of course it's tiny and my nails are longer than that. So can I get oh, I don't want to chip the nail polish. Let's see what kind of little thing I can put under here. Maybe an earring back. Okay, I got it. Okay, I'm not seeing the beads it's talking about. It looks like it's just cream, but let's put some. Okay, I still don't, I don't feel any kind of beads. I mean, it's definitely milk cream, but what were they talking about? What were they talking about? Why did I put that back on there? Ooh. I usually, when I get those, I scrape all the stuff off, you know, put the excess back in the jar and then throw that top thing away. It feels really nice, though. It is a really nice moisturizing cream. It doesn't smell like peach, so if you're expecting it to, it doesn't. It really just smells like lotion. Whatever whatever lotion smells like. Yeah. If there is a peach scent, it's super fine, light. Okay, but I still want to understand this. Why is it? Well, it says creamy texture, but then it says refreshing water droplets burst out with one swipe. So I don't know why I guess I don't know why it says that. Yeah, it says massage gently in circular motions to dissolve the milk beads. Wouldn't you think that means there's some kind of texture that would then turn into the creamy once it breaks or dissolves or whatever? Well, I'm not going to stick my whole finger down there to root around to see if there's milk beads in it, although I am going to scrape off the top of this and throw that part away. I'm trying to think of what kind of scent I can. I mean, just saying it smells like lotion doesn't really help. It's almost kind of like an ivory soap kind of scent, which isn't ivory soap usually, you know, supposed to be non-scented? So, okay. Well, I don't know. I don't understand that product except to say that it is very silky, smooth, and it feels really nice. So if you're looking, and it's not sticky or tacky, so even though it's for your face, I think it would be good on hands and stuff too. It is, I paid $2.97. It's 80 grams or 2.82 ounces. It is, sorry, my Google Sheet's not working at the moment. It's currently $3.49. So let me look and see if there's a picture that explains. Yeah, it says smooth and delicate. I don't know. I don't know about the bead thing. So I don't know, but it does have sodium hyaluronate. I don't know if that's the same. It's probably not the same thing as hyaluronic acid, but it's probably in the same family. And it's got glycerin and milk ingredients. So I guess if you are, is it really milk? Look at me, I'm like second guessing everything on this product. Well, it's got milk extract, so, and it's also got peach fruit extract and nectarine fruit extract. So my guess is if you have skin allergies, maybe you wouldn't use this kind of a product, but it seems like a really nice one. And like I said, I believe it's available in other, well, let's just see while we're here. If I do a picture search, it's available in orange. So there's a milk orange. Maybe that was it. Maybe it's just peach and orange. Okay, well, it's a really nice cream. I don't know what I'll think about putting it on my face. I have to be like super careful about putting stuff on my face, but I would definitely use it as a hand cream. And it's, I mean, if you like pot style hand cream, I guess. Okay, Next. So I was saying to Jason the other day, I can't believe we've never bought a Mahjong tile game. We have so many games in this house, but we've never bought, we've played Mahjong on our phones, you know, because it's one of those games that's like solitaire that's good to, you know, play on your phone or your computer or whatever. But we've never bought Mahjong tiles. Well, Mahjong tiles, I mean, Temu does have those, and they can be, you can pay a lot for those. It's such a classic game. Well, I think this is a card version. And I don't even know how to play Mahjong, except I think the way that I would play it on a computer game or my phone, it seemed like you had to match two tiles on, like you stack all these tiles around, and the goal was to remove all the tiles, but you have to remove them with tiles that match each other. You had to find two tiles on top of piles that matched each other so that you could remove them. I am sure that's a way oversimplified explanation of how to play it, but I think this is cards. Yes, okay. So it comes in a nice metal tin, and it comes with 2 dice, and then all of your tiles are cards. So again, I don't really know how to play this, but I'll just show you an example of some cards for those of you that do know. So you get a bunch of cards. Where are the instructions? There's no instructions, but maybe there's a user manual on the listing. So let's look at that and see too how many cards it comes with. But it is a really nice, maybe an inspection number, I don't know. It is a really nice tin, and it's not banged up really. I paid a penny for that, so that means that was a daily box gift that I got. Daily box 777 if you play that. And shoot, for a penny, I could get that 4 more times. Give each of my kids one. They can take it on with them to into their adult life or whatever. Stuff like that makes great Christmas gifts if you're a game playing family. So I'm saying that because if I do the daily box again and that shows up, well, sure. I mean, why not? It would make a good gift. But if you just wanted to buy it, okay, the one I got is sold out at the moment. So let me look. There's plenty others. Actually, I can go into it since, hey, everybody taught me how I could look at the actual listing for sold out items. So thank you. And thank you to the viewer that explained it to her. But looking in here, I do not see a user manual. But I'm sure there's tons of instructions online, right? You could just Google it. But let me look at a different listing for the same thing. So right now, I'm going to leave my link in since it's just sold out and it may come back in. But if it doesn't, it'll still get you to the other ones. So this listing has got it for $5.53 if you want the tin. And then if you want a paper box, it's $4.09. But you get 144 cards. And this one doesn't have instructions either. So yeah, I guess it's weird. The things that you can get user manuals on the listing for that seem obvious, but then you've got a game like this that doesn't have instructions. But like I said, just Google it. And hopefully 144 is a standard number of cards or tiles to have when you play. And hopefully, well, I guess just look up Mahjong cards, card game or something to figure out how to play. But yeah, I could see why they sold out if they had it available on the daily box option. Okay, so that's two things. So today I'm wearing my pray on it, pray over it, pray through it shirt. Well, honestly, so this is Wednesday for me. Honestly, I wore this yesterday. So on election day, because I thought this would be a good thing to do on election day, regardless of who your candidate was. And also because here in the St. Louis area, it rained almost solidly from midnight Sunday morning to about noonish yesterday. And it was heavy rain during most of that time. And almost like it would be, because we've gotten hurricane weather that's come up through here and has caused a lot of flooding. So it was very similar to that. And the creek that our house property backs up to overflowed. And so I was panicking. Now, I had taken yesterday off because the kids were off of school, so we were going to do something as a family, and we still did. I'll talk about that at some point. But I'm so oblivious. So I got up yesterday morning early so that I could take a bath and relax and read some X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. And while I'm doing that, my dad messages with a picture, because, you know, they live 2 doors down, with a picture of his backyard, and it's showing that the creek has crested and is coming up. And I'm thinking, well, crud, because my house is closer to the creek than his is. And so then I'm thinking, well, shoot, can I even empty the tub? Like, is it already flooding in my basement and I don't know because my 2 kids that live in the basement are still asleep? Like, these are all the things that I'm thinking of. And so my dad was like, well, you're probably safe to drain the tub until water starts coming up. And I'm like, okay. So I like hurried up, and I didn't really get to enjoy the bath, and I took a shower and stuff and came downstairs, and there wasn't any flooding that had started. And my dad had those kind of drain plugs that you can use to kind of cap a pipe. I'm not explaining this right, but it's not the same thing that you would put in a sink or a tub plug. It's actual, if you, like in our basement, we have a drain in the floor that goes out to the sewer. And so they make plugs to go on that. They're kind of rubberized, and you twist, there's like a wing nut on top that you twist that makes the rubber kind of expand, so it kind of locks it in place. So he had brought over 2, or he had 2, because theoretically our houses are the exact same build. And because I was like in the tub, he just left them on the, we have a picnic table in our carport, so we left them on that. And so I went out and got those. Neither one of them fit. So he's like, the small one will be for the floor and the bigger one will be for your washer, because our washing machine has a you know, it drains, the washing machine drains through a tube drain behind it. I was like, well, this is great. So then I'm measuring the holes so I know what size I need, and figuring out what I'm going to need to go to Home Depot to find. And so I go to Home Depot, and I know what size I need, but when I'm looking at the sizes marked on the packages, I think it's marking, or it's giving the size based on the top of this thing. Well, the bottom of this thing is smaller. So I'm like, forget it. I'm buying all 4 of the ones they have, and hopefully 2 of them will be the right size. And so Jason and I went out to get those, and we get home, and the smallest one that we got ended up working in the drain on the floor. But then the one, it turns out that the smaller one of my dad's did fit in our washer stack. So we got that put in. And so I was like, because then we were like, we had made plans to do a family thing. Like, should we still go? Should we spend all this time working in the basement to get stuff off the floor in case something happens? So we ended up just deciding to go. But that's part of the reason why I was wearing this, because I'm like, I don't know what to do. I've said this basement is flooded before, like twice that we have had. One time a pipe broke, so it was fresh water, clean water, but a few years ago, after a hurricane, the results of a hurricane came through, it flooded. And when it comes up that drain from the floor, it's sewage. So then you've got like everything's got to be taken out. And I said if that ever happened in this house again, I would move. I would just say, forget it, and I would move. But I can't do that right now because of my mom 2 doors down. So luckily, God spared us, and the waters went down, and we did not have a problem with that. And we still went on our trip yesterday. So let me get back. For those of you that hate the talking, well, you're probably gone already. But we talk. I say that all the time on here, we talk. So let me show a few more things, and then I'll tell you about our family activity. But yeah, I was like gonna be so upset if it flooded down here. I mean, so thank heavens it didn't. All right, next I got, oh, that's funny. So it's not, I really thought it was a spiral bound, and it's just for show, but it is a monthly bill checklist. Now I do our personal finances in Excel. I have a very complicated Excel workbook with macros and all this stuff to keep track of it. So I don't need it for that, but I decided that I wanted something specifically for hauler time to, after having gone through doing taxes, our personal taxes, well, in October, because we filed an extension, I was not as organized as I wanted to be with my YouTube and Etsy business stuff. So I figured I would get this, and it's cheesy, kind of. Now, for someone who's uses complex Excel things, this is kind of cheesy, but I really wanted something simple for my business. So it's got a place to store your bank account information. I would not do that, right? Because you don't want to have that stuff written down. You can put goals. You have a dot page to do, well, whatever, your mind map, it says. So then it's got, okay, so then these 2 pages are the crux for a month at a time. And it says there's 48 months worth in this book. So I can put like my income. So my income from YouTube, which is not very much. My income from Temu, which is not very much. It's like it's like just shy of what I spend on this channel. And I should be like saving some of my YouTube money for taxes, because I mistakenly thought that they were doing that for me, and they were not. They don't do that for American YouTube channels. So, so I need to be saving money for that. And if I had some debt, I could, track it there. And then if I have some fixed expenses, which I do for this channel, I have my post office box. I have a subscription to Canva that I can use to kind of help, and to kind of help edit videos if I need to. So, those kind of things that I would have that would be kind of fixed expenses. if I were really on top of my game and was paying attention to how much of my house I use for filming, or when I film in my car, that kind of thing, or I could probably even deduct mileage for driving to and from the post office, right? Because the only reason I go to the post office related to this. So, you know, those kind of things, right? But then I think I want to use this page for all of my Temu orders. So every time I place a Temu order, I can just write it on here. And that way, obviously I can go into Temu and I can see a list of everything, which is what I did for my taxes this time. But it might just be nicer if I just had it all in something like this. And with this, I can do stuff with this and not have to have my computer around, which is really, you know, I try to have this be the least amount of time away from my family as possible. So I could easily just have this with me while we're watching TV together and could add my Temu orders in here, kind of thing. So that's kind of what I got this for. But if you're someone who wants just a really simple way to keep track of your finances, you know, this would be a really good option. And I got a budget book. So we'll see what that looks like in comparison to this. And I got a cleaning one. So I'm going to be interested to see if that helps me organize my cleaning time. But yeah, so we've got that, and it cost 7 cents. So again, that was probably a daily box deal, a 99% off kind of situation. And it is currently, if you wanted to buy it, is $7.66. But yeah, the way they've got it on here, it really looks like it's a spiral notebook. And not that that matters to me, but it is not. So yeah, and I think this frequently is on those daily free and daily box deals in case you don't want to spend $7. All right, next. Okay, this is a repeat purchase of sorts. This is the shirt that I bought for my dad for his birthday, and I bought a medium the first time, and it looked huge. I mean, it looked like it would be an XXL kind of size. So I don't know if it had the wrong label on it, or if because it's a men's shirt, the size is just different. So I ordered a small, and so my dad turned 75 this year, and so I found this, Making America Great Since 1949, and I think this will fit him better. So but here's the thing. I think I've got to give him his present before his birthday, because I think my return window for the first shirt is coming up here really soon. So we'll see. I have to check that specifically to see what date I ordered that other one so that I know when my 90 days is up, because it's very specific to him with that having 1949 on it, that I don't want to wear the extra one. It's just kind of like would be a very random shirt if that was not your birth year. But I thought that was cute, being election year, and who doesn't want to make the country great, regardless of what party you were. So speaking of that, of course, Jason and I stayed up last night until they finally called it for a candidate which happened to be President Trump. And it's like, so I'm really glad that they did call it. Well, I say last night, it was early this morning, I think 2 o'clock or something, 1 or 2 o'clock. I mean, that was sooner than, you guys remember when it was Bush and Gore, and that one was like 3 or 4 in the morning before they finally called it for somebody. Sorry, it seemed like there was something. My desk is creaking and I don't know why. So I'm glad it wasn't drawn out. If it was gonna, you know, I'm just glad there was a resolution. But of course that means we stayed up way too late. And luckily it was a day I could work. I was working from home, so I could literally just roll out of bed, put the bra on in case my mom comes over, and then come down here. But of course that's made it a long day. Okay, next we've got this, and this is a Revitalizing cream. It's a nice, I mean, it's kind of banged up, but it's a nice box. Is there anything on here I can read? No. So hopefully the listing will help us figure this out. Now, it's in a really pretty container. I've gotten, I think that like dragon blood, you guys remember that when that first kind of came out on Temu? So I got some of that, and it was kind of in a container like this, but it comes with a gold plated spoon. It's probably plastic spoon. And it's a metal, a very thin, feels like a very thin metal top. And it is sealed. Sealed for your protection, okay. Oh, ooh. Okay. This is like caviar, face caviar. Oily face caviar. All right, let me, before I make another fool out of myself. Okay, I got a little bit on my hands when I was opening it. Okay, that is super weird. So it felt super greasy, but now it isn't. It's like super slick, like you would fall flat on your face if this was on the floor kind of thing. It's not tacky and it's not greasy. So it feels greasy at first, but then somehow it's not. Like you could touch things and you wouldn't even leave your fingerprints behind kind of deal. Okay, what is this? This is, I paid $6.99. I got 2 price adjustments. Sea Grapes Revitalizing Cream, collagen firming and empowering cream, moisturizing and nourishing skin. And it's currently $6.03. And so it literally looks like caviar. High luxury, light and smooth texture, fresh and not sticky. Effortlessly absorbs into the skin, leaving a silky texture. I do agree with that. I'm going to actually try some more of it. Activating collagen, tight plastic filling. Wait, tight plastic filling. I don't know what that means. Okay, I'm going to try some on this hand since I did the other one on this hand. So I'm just going to get a few pieces on the spoon So these beads are in some kind of a liquid, presumably the same liquid that's inside the beads. And the beads are different sizes. This is going to be kind of maybe hard for me to show. I'm trying to smash them. Well, they're like boba yogurt balls. So they're not popping like I was expecting them to pop, and they're not. They are like jelly. So I'm kind of smashing them, but you can see that it's kind of watery looking. So how hard is this to blend in? Oh, let's just, oh. Those balls are rolling everywhere. So I guess the more you rub them, the more they dissolve. But now I'm curious because I only got like the liquid on my hand when I first opened it, and that was the part that left it feeling super slick. I mean, like literally I can't even snap right now because of how slick it left it. Okay. Apparently the little spoonful was way more than I needed for this one hand. But I'm trying not to mix it with the other hand. But I could, I guess, mix it with. So I've been buying more and more things with collagen because, you know, I figure that'll help with like my neck, and I need like a whole gallon of it that I can just use everywhere that sags. Okay, so this at the moment is tacky, having the actual green sea grapes. So let's see how it feels farther into the haul if I remember. So yell loudly so I remember to feel that later. So it kind of makes me wonder about putting it on my face. How that would, like, would that be a good thing to do after a face mask? Instead of a face mask, just wash your face and put it on, because I guess I didn't really read you any instructions like that, did I? Still a little tacky. But I'm not. So this reviewer says it melts in like a serum. So I guess that makes sense. Oh, it does have a user manual. Okay. It is light and smooth texture, fresh and not sticky, anti-wrinkle and wrinkle, smooth and relax, improve dry and rough skin, make skin elastic. Okay, so I think the other thing said make skin plastic, kind of. So it's make skin elastic and delicate. Show skin full and smooth, soft and charming. Charming. Usage. After basic skincare, apply appropriate amount of this product to the palm, pat and press on the face, and massage until completely absorbed. Okay. Yeah, it's still a little tacky. This side is not from the milk cream. So it's, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't like lotions and stuff that leave a tacky feel on them, because then I feel like I need to wash it off. Well, it didn't say I had to wash it off, but if you wash it off, then you're not getting all the, I mean, it's, yeah, I don't really know what to say. This is like the best skin. This like is the best skin I have on my body. This little part right here or here. So it feels nice, but I don't know. I guess I would just have to get used to it. We'll see. If I remember, I'll feel it again later. Guess what? It's tank top time. I'm not going to sing the song this time. I need to sing the song and record it and then play it, so I don't have to, you know, like record a really good amateur version of it. Okay, this is a repeat. If you guys remember when I got this before, okay, good. The ruching on it, on the one I got before, was like over here, and I just couldn't handle that. So I ordered it again, and luckily this one looks like it's in the center. So yay. Now, funny story, I also saw that this came in a cardigan. So I ordered it in the cardigan too, not to wear with this. Don't worry, I'm not that matchy-matchy. But I ordered a t-shirt that has a lot of these same colors. So then I thought, well, shoot, I could wear the cardigan of this with that other t-shirt, because it literally has the browns and the oranges and the blues in it. Or I'm assuming so. I haven't gotten it yet. But when I do get it, I'm going to hold that t-shirt and then haul it with the with this. But anyway, this one definitely has more of a scoop neck and a black trim, and it is swimsuity feeling, probably to help you get these vibrant colors. But look, it would go great with this sweater, right? The sweater that I just had laying around, so it was the first one I put on with this shirt. So yeah, I'm learning to love orange. And I'm so happy that the gathering on that was better. All right, I got that for free, so it would have been a daily box. No, a daily free gift, since it was free. So, if you decide to play those games, so I've had a couple questions about those games. The daily free, when you play that, you get to pick 4 or 5 free gifts. You have to place I think, at least mine has been a $30 order to get the first gift free. And then each consecutive day, you can claim the other gifts. And you do not have to place an order to get those free gifts. It's literally all based on that first $30 order. So if you're concerned that you're going to have to buy something every single day, you do not. Now, the second day, they will tell you that it's going to take like 14 to 21 days to send that second gift. And if you want to get that second gift 7 days earlier, you can purchase something. So what I do, you don't have to, you still can claim the gift for free. But if you want to get it earlier, just stick a $1 or $2 item on there, and you still get the free shipping, everything. So yeah, and if you forget to go into the app and claim your gift on that day, you forfeit that particular day, that gift. But the free gifts for the future days, until you run out of the free gifts, will still be available, and there's no purchase necessary after that initial purchase. And I can say I screw up on Temu's games all the time. I was playing Fishland, and I only do that because I place enough orders, so why not get the free gifts on it? Well, I was playing it the other day, and it's so annoying to click the stupid bag of food, and it takes forever, and sometimes I'll have Jason do it because he just likes to sit and click. Well, I was sitting and clicking the other day, and I was just mindlessly clicking, and then all of a sudden I realized that it had asked me, because it, you know, pops up with things, which is why we all hate the game now, but it popped up and asked me if I wanted to exchange a coupon for another free gift, and apparently I said yes, like an idiot, and it did that. And so I lost my $30 coupon, which the only reason I play those games is to get the $40 coupon and the $30 coupon, because that's like the best, some of the best deals you can get coupon wise on Temu. So I was so upset. So you guys, when you get on your, you know, yourselves and you think that you've screwed something up or you've forfeited something, or, you know, I have already done all of those things and continue to do those things and screw things up. So be graceful with yourself, and you're doing the best you can on the day that it's happening, and it is what it is. It's not the end of the world. It's very frustrating, and when you try to talk to customer service about those games, they have no idea. They have no idea how they work. It's like, you know, when I was trying to say, is there any way I can get the coupon back and give you back this free gift? And they're like, well, I don't see an expired coupon in your thing. You know, you just need to find, and I'm like, no, I'm still trying to win it, you know, and they just didn't understand, so I just gave up. But yeah, I was so upset because that's like the only reason I play those games. Ugh. Whatever. So don't get hard on too hard on yourself. Even those of us that are in Temu all the time still screw up. All right, so this little guy is one of those printable toys. So this is a dragon, I guess you would say, and it's got little feet, and it's really inconvenient to not have something to set it on. So let me get this notebook. Oh, gosh darn it. Okay. Hang on. I feel like I just heard my door open. I want to make sure there's not someone at the door. Okay, I'm just hearing things. All right, so he also comes with whiskers, I guess you would say, that you have to put in yourself. There are little holes right here that you can put the nostrils or flames or whatever they are. But anyway, this is one of those 3D printer jobs, and it's like an iridescent kind of purple and blue looking thing. I have no idea how they do this, but I thought he was supposed to stand, but no, he's very tired. So anyway, there he is, and yeah, I can't get him to stand up. So let's see what I paid. I have a feeling that this was a daily box gift. I paid 8 cents, so yes, it was. And stop it. technology sometimes drives me nuts. Okay, if you wanted to buy one, they're $1.69. They come in 6 different colors. The price is different depending on the color. This is the black and purple one. And I don't know, I just thought it's cute. And when you're doing the daily box and you can get 5 things for 99% off, you only have a minute. So it's kind of like, oh, that's cute, stick it in there. And so we'll probably see some more of these printable things, but it's like a, it's almost like it's a silky finish, but I think it just looks like that because you can't fully see the detail on this, but just the print, like, can you hear that? It's literally going, you know, back and forth printing it. So it gives it kind of a silky feel and look to it. It's really weird. But my son will love this. So that's really, when any of these I get, it'll really probably be for him. But yeah, these are all the time on those 99% off deals. But I think I claimed my last free gift today on the daily free, so now I'm ready to like play that again. Because I don't think, my guess is I don't know, I haven't tried this, so I don't know if you can play it every day and have multiple free gifts, or if you have to finish a whole game first. All right, next. Okay, this is an LED portable lamp. And is it pink? It's pink on the outside. No, this one is green. So it comes in different colors. I don't know if all these colors are available on Temu or not. This is actually going to be a Christmas Eve bingo gift. So it comes with a micro USB cord. It's so cute. A little kitty with an adjustable light. It's got a place to plug it in back here. It does have a switch. I'm like paranoid to chip my nail. Okay, so it does, this one at least came with a little bit of a charge. So if you're new to my channel, we do Christmas Eve bingo for the kids, and we get like little things like this to that they can win. And this is just a super easy, cute light. We're a cat family. And it's nice that it holds a charge, so it doesn't have to be plugged in to use it. So I haven't posed with anything, you guys. This is really enticing. All right, so yeah, so that's cute. And so because it's a gift, I need to get it put back in the... All right, so I've only got one thing left, and I told you I'd tell you what we did yesterday as a family. So we drove up the river road. I don't know if I still have a viewer that lives in Elsa, but we drove by Elsa, and we went to Pere Marquette State Park. Granted, it had rained all morning, and it was overcast, and we were not going to hike. I mean, do I look like a hiker? Now, I did like to hike when I was a kid, but not so much now. But they, at Pure Marquette Lodge, they have a restaurant. And because it's a lodge, they have a big open area that you can play games. They have, you know, the oversized, human-sized chess game, but they have tables, and we were like, well, that would be a good place for us to go to play a card game or whatever. So we went, and they do like family style fried chicken. Now you either order a 2-piece or a 4-piece fried chicken, but then you get unlimited mashed potatoes, gravy, vegetable of the day, which happen to be green beans, which is really good, coleslaw, and rolls and butter. And all 5 of us out of the 6 did that, and then my son got a chicken Caesar salad. But so it was really good. I love going to restaurants that have family style dining. I'm a big fan of the Machine Shed in Iowa. Big fan of that. And of course, Paula Deen restaurants. So I just like that. It's like home cooking that you didn't have to do. So that was really good. So we did that, and of course, because it's a Tuesday for lunch, there was like nobody hardly there. And so then we went out to the big grand open area and found 2 of my kids played chess, and the other 4 of us played oh heck. Or no, we started out playing Polish rummy, and we played several rounds of that until the 2 finished their chess game, and then they came over and we played some oh heck. So that was fun. And then on the drive home, we decided to stop in town at 7 Brews, and we all got a large drink of our choice. The 7 Brews is new to us. It's only been open for maybe a month so far. And it was the first time that the kids had gone. Like Jason and I have gone a couple times, but this was the first time we took the kids, so they really enjoyed that. So it was a good day. And then we got home and we watched a show with all of us together, and then everybody kind of went on their own way because some had homework and stuff to do. And then Jason and I went into the bedroom and started in on our election night coverage. So that was my day off. All right, last I got a towel, which feels more like a baby blanket, if I'm being honest. It's very kind of fleecy, but it is a towel. Now, it's not, well, let's just see how big it is. It's not as wide okay, so depending on how big you like your towels, I'm not going to be walking around the house with this on, but it's okay. It's like longer and narrower than a traditional American bath towel, but it's, of course, an American bath sheet would be way bigger. But yeah, it feels more like a blanket. So it feels like it would, it's got a nice little hook here that you can hang it with. And it is kind of waffled, sort of, but it feels like the kind of thing that as soon as it got wet, it'd be like, ew, you know? So I'll have to see. It's probably microfiber, and so that means I would not want to wash it with my other cotton towels. The tag that would tell me is in Chinese, so we'll see if it says on the listing. But it's really pretty. But I think this would also work as a blanket, or like a lap blanket, or for the car. Like, it would be really good as a car blanket if you get cold in the car and you don't have the ability to adjust the heat or cold where you're sitting. I paid $1.64, which is a really good price. It's currently $7.49, so I must have gotten a deal of some sort. It is a cloud puff. Let me try that again. It is a cloud puff polyester bath wrap. Fast drying, highly absorbent, thick coral fleece, suitable for home and a hotel, multiple colors available, unscented, electricity-free use. Because, you know, all those other towels that you need to use the electricity for, this you won't have to. So you do need to wash it with other microfiber cloths, and it comes in this pretty pink. It really is a pretty color. And it also comes in beige or apricot, gray, and like a baby blue. So if you are looking for a electricity-free towel, this might be the winner. And yeah, I'm gonna try it and see, but I'm afraid it'll start to get wet and it'll then feel cold, and I don't think I would like that. But it would be great as a blanket for the car, or, you know, sitting in the living room. And it is super pretty. All right, well, that is it for this episode. I will be back again tomorrow with another bag of goodies and probably too much talking, but that's okay. This is also therapy for the day. So some people leave this feeling really good about themselves because they know they're not, you know, that they're not living my life. Some of you just like, you know, like hearing somebody talk. You know, it's good to fall asleep to. Some of you are in the same boat as me, and it's nice to know we're not alone in this crazy world. So yeah, so we talk and we enjoy it. Darn it. All right, well, I will be back tomorrow, and hopefully with like a more thought out wardrobe choice. Oh, and I am wearing my Pair Eyewear. I do have a link for this in the description below. I'm not sponsored. I just really, really love being able to change my glasses without having to change my glasses. And it's fabulous. So anyway, I do have all the descriptions for these products listed below, and anything you want to know about Temu. If you want to be an influencer, an affiliate, if you want to get the app, all of that stuff's down below, so check it out. And if you've come over here from Hey Everybody, because I know she shouted me out like a week or so ago. I'm behind. Thank you for stopping by and checking it out, and you're most welcome here. We love that channel, Hey Everybody. I mean, Jason and I literally will watch her every night when we can. So we are still catching up. I just watched the Halloween episode, so you can see how far behind we are. But anyway, thank you for stopping by. Wherever you are, whenever you are, I hope you're having a great day. And until we meet again, take care of yourself. Bye.